Hey folks, here's something I haven't done in a long time. A thrift store score. Mainly because I haven't been going to thrift stores all that much lately because frankly what's been there has not been great. But since it's after a holiday, I managed to find stuff that's very useful. Found a very not a very long VCR, a nice low profile VCR that I can use as a source selector and for playing videos on my TV. So that's really nice. It's nothing special, but it did come with the remote, which is why I grabbed it, because most of the time you don't get these with the remote ever. It's your typical Philips Magnavox VCR, 4-head hi-fi VCR. It is stereo as well, which is a big requirement of mine. A lot of times you find mono VCRs there, but it's your typical VCR. These are the inputs and outputs. Has 2 composite inputs and outputs, which makes me happy. So that's what I'll be using. So, cool stuff. So that's really nothing special, because VCRs at Goodwill are plentiful most of the time. But I got some other stuff that was very special. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 for the original PlayStation. Most people think of this as a PlayStation 2 game, but I first played this on the original PlayStation and the Nintendo 64. I do have this for N64, but I wanted to get the PlayStation version because on N64 they clip the music up. On this version they don't. So very cool stuff. It's in there. The disc is in pretty good shape, so pretty nice. That's a bit of nostalgia right there for me, back to the early 2000s. And this is the biggest score of all of them. Adventures of Pete and Pete on a DVD box set of the first season. That is awesome. You never see these DVDs anywhere, so that's really cool. He looks really pleased with himself. Yeah, these are the episodes you get in the first season. If this camera would focus, that'd be great. Guess not. King of the Road, Day of the Dot, The Nightcrawlers, Range Boy, Tool and Die, Don't Tread on Pete, When Pete's Collide, Hard Days Pete. So it has all this on DVD, which is really cool. I have not seen The Adventures of Pete and Pete since probably 1995 or so. It's been that long. I was like 4 or 5 when I was watching that show. So 95, 96 was around the time I was watching those. So cool stuff. Going back to the 90s. 90s Nickelodeon is a huge part of my childhood. So, definitely glad to have found this. So, all in all, pretty modest day. Found a VCR. I actually went there specifically looking for one, so I'm glad they had one with a remote and everything. That was a surprise. This was the biggest surprise. So, all in all, not a bad day at Goodwill. Pretty good stuff. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and have a good one, everybody. Ciao.